Hi there, this is Justin with Goodland Plumbing. Today's date is Wednesday, April 29th, 2026. It's about 2 in the afternoon. We're here at 729 Fellowship Road for Renko Princip. Today we are cameraing his sewer lateral because I believe he's trying to pull a permit to add a ADU in his backyard. Right now we are about 112 feet out from an exterior cleanout located on the backside wall behind the kitchen. I believe this is going to be an end-of-line cleanout. We're, like I said, about 112 feet out at our city connection in the middle of Fellowship. We are going to be pulling back against flow from our connection point towards our cleanout. As you can see, we have water rolling through our city main. Our connection point is going to be, I believe, a 4-inch clay line. As we pull back into the clay here, we're coming through a slight change in direction, where right here, about 111 feet out, we are transitioning from clay to ABS. This ABS section of the line is going to be running from the middle of Fellowship back towards the front yard. Or sorry, I wouldn't say the middle of Fellowship, I would say the opposite side of the road, kind of next to the neighboring properties side of Fellowship, I would say. As we pull back to this 50-foot zone above ground, it looks like there's a clean out just to the right hand side of the front walkway. Initially we were going to camera through there, however when opening the lid we found that it was full of dirt. We located this zone right below that clean out. As you can see, there's nothing tying in here, so I believe that clean out might possibly be for another project, but it is not sewer. Around this 50-foot zone, we should be a little bit closer to the front of the house. Right here, about 35 feet out, you'll see we're going to be pulling back into a one-way cleanout and our back water valve right here. And right here, you'll see we have a couple fixtures tying in, I believe for our laundry. And then right here, about 30 feet out or so, 31 feet out, we will have our change in pipe from ABS to cast iron as we start pulling back into underneath the building. As we're pulling underneath the building, you'll see we are in a cast iron section of pipe. Cast iron section is pretty rough. Good amount of scale buildup. We're pulling through this front office room right now towards our hall bathroom. You'll see right here, this zone, we got a good amount of scale buildup. Here we should be pulling back into our hall bathroom, pardon me. You'll see right here, we have a couple of fixtures tying in. Then right here, we're coming through a slight change in direction as we pull back up and out of our cleanout. But camera off. Here's your clean out. Here's your clean out on the wall. Being that we're in the backyard, we are unable to get the street numbers. But that is going to be the end of today's recording and the video.